Steven Universe is the property of Cartoon Network, Rebecca Sugar, and its respective owners. Any and all footage or images have been used for the sole purpose of critique or parody, and as such are protected under fair use. Please support the official release. Hey, how are you? I'm SliceofOtaku, and Steven Bomb 5 has provided us with yet another instance of Steven's ability to emotionally connect with others. He literally cried the tears of Blue Diamond, who at the time happened to be grieving on an entirely different continent. This instance is pretty peculiar as we don't exactly get a clear explanation behind it beyond Steven noticing the correlation upon seeing Blue Diamond's own tears. For me, this brought into question the purpose of Steven's power to emotionally connect with others beyond simply being a plot device and what exactly triggers them into effect. Now, Steven's powers are maternal in nature, making them rather reliant on his own emotional stability. This can both work for him and against him, considering his power stems from the gem of Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz, who as we know, felt the pain of those around her, thus making Steven more susceptible to negative emotions than most others. The diamonds are massive gems, so because Blue Diamond released such raw pain and sorrow over the loss of Pink Diamond on Earth, she acted as a sort of beacon that Steven's gem was able to pick up on. That's my interpretation at least. It's almost like the Steven Universe equivalent to power levels in Dragon Ball. Steven can sense the intense emotions of gems anywhere on the planet, just like the Z Fighters can sense immense or malicious ki anywhere on their planet. Although unfortunately, Steven hasn't demonstrated the ability to locate the source naturally just yet. At first glance, this power may not seem very useful and may present itself as more of an outright vulnerability, but there may be more to this than we think. Remember, Steven's powers are maternal. Typically, if a child is experiencing emotional pain, the mother will be pained as well by this and will seek to resolve the issue to the full extent of their abilities, which is essentially what Steven did in the episode Steven's Dream. It's this sort of call to action that pushed him into the direction of helping Lapis when she was still fused with Jasper. Now, this sensation can actually go both ways. Research shows that a pregnant woman's positive thinking can actually have a positive physical impact on her unborn child. When you experience positive thoughts, the body produces natural chemicals known as endorphins, and for a pregnant woman, this would then transfer to the baby, soothing them and leading them down a path of healthy development. Just to be clear for anyone who may not understand the purpose of this reference, the word maternal relates to motherhood, and more specifically, pregnancy and the time surrounding childbirth. And Steven is kind of his own mother. I'm not saying the kid is pregnant or anything. So with this in mind, I believe it's possible that Steven could eventually influence the feelings of others via this power, which is huge. The majority of issues that arise between him, the crystal gems, and other gems we've seen are mostly due to a lack of understanding. Most times, a character's intentions or reasonings may be questionable with no clear answer. Rose Quartz. So the ability to close this divide could do the cast wonders. Actually, a lot of the issues plaguing mankind can be considered resultant of limited perception. The willingness to understand your fellow man can be a tremendous step in the right direction. But I digress. Rose Quartz was the leader of the rebellion, leading a revolution against the only existence many of her followers had ever known. The ability to rally and convey your own feelings onto each and every one of them, inspiring them to push beyond their limitations, is the definition of power. This could very well become one of the most important powers in Steven's arsenal. I'm sure Steven understands the potential of this too, based on the events of the episode Political Power. Foreshadowing? Who knows? When it comes to making emotional connections with humans, Steven has to either feel as though they are in need of help, or they come in contact with him already in need of help beyond his knowledge. Once again drawing reference to typical maternal tropes such as mothers know best or a mother just knows. But Papa Slice wants to know what you think. Do you agree that Steven's emotional connection ability has the potential to be his most important power, or is all this attention being drawn to it for an entirely different reason? Tell me all about it in the comments. Be sure to share this video with anyone you feel emotionally connected to, and have an awesome day. I realized that I really like doing these end of the video messages to you guys. It's pretty fun. So let's talk about what I'm excited about right now. First of all, Duck Hunt slaughtering at Genesis. A new Steven Universe episode coming out in February, a new Star vs. the Forces of Evil season coming out in February, Dragon Ball Super hype. Have you seen the Clown God and his attendant with pigtails? I've never felt more represented in an anime than in this moment. When I saw that teaser, oh my god. And then, of course, your support. Your support is amazing. You guys have been coming through. We are nearly 17,000 subscribers strong. Honestly, words cannot suffice, but I'll still say something nice. I love you.